everybody, welcome back to Stringman Guitars. We have another first act Paul Westerberg, guy from the Replacements. Let me just double check. Yes, I got it right. Westerberg. Signature guitar from first act. Now this one's been modded to really play. It's got a Gibson humbucker in the only position there is. The one thing that is wrong with it though, you can tell at this angle how the neck is set in there. It is way wrong. So with the saddles almost decked, he still has string height of 8/64, and that there's no way that you're going to get there. So he got this at a pawn shop, and it included the clear tape holding the body together, but he bought it for a price that was, you know, giveaway pricing. And there's a little fret wear, but not that bad. We're going to go with a set of, where'd they go? Ernie Ball Heavy Slinkies. Ah, there they are. I have so much junk around here. Beefy Slinkies. So we got to do fret ends. We got to do probably work to the nut. Nope, that's good. That's one thing I don't have to do for a change. But yeah, the neck's got to come off. We got to put a shim in there, and we got to really grind these fret ends down so as not to cause a trip to the trauma unit. Okay, some of the things we want to do whenever we're making a movie is to get everything in the frame. Grover tuners, these bushings, 10mm wrench, you want to tighten them, not crank them, snug them up. I noticed that these were really, the tuning machines were really tight. One still is. And it's because the buttons were really cranked down on this, which was smushing the washers. And they've all loosened up with the exception of the D string. Yeah. So hopefully by the time I'm doing the sharp fret ends, that'll be solved. 4mm Allen key for the truss rod. We wanted to make it straighter so that there's less chance of making incorrect adjustments or filings on the edge of the fretboard. So it means I want to get all the frets. And this thing here, you see, is at the right angle to chop off the sharp fret ends. And that's exactly what you do. Come along. Make sure you tape off the nuts so you don't go hurting that thing. Then you want to feel by pulling up to see if there's any sharp fret ends left. And it's feeling good until we get down here where it's bigger. They're hanging over more, I mean. And this, by the way, is a Fender scale. So we'll use Fender specs. Then you do the other side. Wow. Use my fret card. that junk out of there. An old paintbrush. Clean that up. And you do the other side. And yeah, they are all sharp. So, same thing. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. There's nothing hanging over anymore, but it's still sharp this way. That's where this guy comes in. Now let me use a vacuum and clean this up. You don't want to listen to that. Alright, boys and girls, we have our neck back on, and we have a neck angle that is about, it looks like about a 32nd to 3/64 higher on this end. It still ramps up, kind of like I showed you earlier, but not as bad. Polish the pickup. The pickup is not adjustable because they mounted it flush to the body, but cleaned up some of the gunk off the top of the pickup. There, I noticed just by picking this up, there is still some gunk down in there. Let me see if I can get that out while we're filming. A little bit of metal polish. The neck, man, that was really, really dirty. How dirty was it? It was really dirty. But nonetheless, yeah, I'd have to take the pickup out to clean that cover any better, but not bad. Not bad. We're going to string it up and set it up. So there. Okay, we've got our string height set just a hair over 4/64 up to the G string, and then 4/64 and 4/64 at the B and the E. Because the bridge pickup is solid mount, I adjusted the pole pieces gradually to make sure that they're of the proper height. Found an extra knobulator here for the tone control. Doesn't match exactly, but it's free. So now we have to do the intonation lottery. So I got the volume up, tone down, and let's see where we are. I'm not going to do all of these on video, but let's see how. Okay, so that's sharp. If it's sharp, the bridge has to go that way. Yeah, let's see here. I think this takes a little screw like this. Yeah. So when you're moving the saddle back, you're going to release the tension on the string a little bit, because you don't want to go breaking the string, because you're making your man, that's frozen in time. Let's see if I have something I could stronger with. That is not going to grab it. Stand by, I need to search for better tools. Okie dokie, we were just about to wrap this up, and I realized that the 13th fret is high right under the G. So I'm going to try to spot level that. So that's not good. I even raised it to 5/64, and it didn't do anything. So we're gonna get these two strings out of the way. So close to being done. Alright everybody, I'm going to call this a wrap, although I do have to polish this high previously high spot. Oh, but I got it to where it will play. There's a little buzz there, and I don't think you're going to pick it up in the amp. Let's plug it in and find out. Okay, let's see what it sounds like in an amp. Call this done because it really, unplugged. And I had to overcompensate by raising the B, G, and D up so they wouldn't buzz. So they're slightly higher, but it's still following the radius of the neck. But the action overall is pretty stinking low. Just a hair over 4, just a hair over 4, just a hair over 4. Actually, that's a hair over 4. That's right at 4, and that's right at 4. So actually they could probably come up a hair. So I'll do that, see if we can get away with that. Stand by, we're going to try that. Thanks for joining me in the underground lair for another adventure Stringman Guitars, where we made a Paul Westerberg first act guitar. Don't worry, I'll trim those strings. Playable again. The only thing we weren't able to do was intonate the low E string because the screw is fixed in time. They call that dissimilar metal oxidation, and the only thing you can fix that with is a new bridge or a tap and die set, which I don't have. But you could get a cheap bridge that would be better than this one for not a whole lot of money. Anyhow, string height set, relief is set, string height at the first fret is perfect, and it plays nice. A little bit of buzz here because we had a high 13th fret, but through the amp you don't hear it. If you live in the greater Pittsburgh area, you need your axe sharpened, please look us up. Take care of each other. I can't think straight. Take care of each other. Love you. Please like and subscribe. Facebook group, YouTube channel. Subscribe to that. And if you need your axe sharpened, let me know. Streamingguitars@gmail.com. Thank you.